That's to pay homage to all the people that have the COVID-19, doctors, nurses, paramedics, family members, grocery store workers. We're all innocent. We're all innocent people. This program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I'll do that. Life is just getting more stranger and more stranger. There was a militia or something like that tried to kidnap the governor in Wisconsin. I think it was in Michigan or Minnesota or one of those states. Hey, Juan, what's going on? Miss me, Tim? A little bit, I guess. Where you been, Juan? Next time you miss a day, you're going to have to get a note from your drug dealer. Hey, Kitty, what's going on? But now they're saying like the sheriff might be involved in it too, of that town. You know, I don't know if the sheriff's part of the militia or what, but why would you want to kidnap somebody? You know, it's just freaks me out. Why would you want to kidnap somebody? After you kidnap them, what are you going to do with them? You know, make them watch Jerry Springer or something? I don't know. Oh, you had an interview. Cool. Interview with a vampire? Hey, Kevin, what's going on? We got Scotland, we got Canada, we got California. Cool. Where'd you have the interview at, Juan? No, I haven't heard that one. Here in the United States or? Killdozer story? I haven't heard that one either, man. You guys are keeping me on my toes. In the U.S. somewhere? Hey, guys. There's Kevin, Dylan, Baker, and Juan and Kenny. Or Sandra. Sandra's got to be here, too. It's for a cashier position at the Shoe Palace. Oh, cool. You're going to be like Bundy on Married with Children. What's his name? I have Killdozer Men with a Grudge. I haven't seen that. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, who is that? Is it somebody with a bulldozer is running people over, or what's going on? I know people are going off the deep end. I know that. I'll have to look up Killdozer story. I'll have to look that one up. Is it here? What state or what country or what? Juan's going to be working at a shoe place. Let's see. Search it. It's on YouTube. You will like it, Tim. It happened in Colorado. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, Dee Dee, what's going on? It's a big tractor that can go through a house. Son of a bitch. And they got some crazy guy doing that. I remember when somebody stole a tank down in San Diego. I was in the National Guards, and that was pretty crazy. He took it down on the highway and started running over cars and motorhomes and stuff. But the thing was, he wasn't smart enough. Inside of a tank, you can get inside there and have a battle. It's called battle lock. You could lock that hatch up. But what happened is the sheriff or somebody, the police, how much watching? People are losing their minds now. Yeah, big time. But anyway, down in San Diego, this is years ago, back in the 80s, they opened up the hatch, just stuck a gun down in there and shot him in the back of the head. He welded iron plates on it like a tank. And what's he trying to do? Run over houses? It's the generation. They're crazy stuff. T11, Cat Dozer, okay. Turn off the reminders. I don't know what the hell reminded me about some bullshit. Oh, the government buildings. Wow, that's crazy, Yeah, you grudge with the sheriff. See, that's like Timothy McVeigh. You know, he's against the government. What are you going to do against the government? You know, you're just being stupid. Like the election's coming up. I'm not going to vote. I'm against both those guys. You know, I like Trump better than Biden, but I'm not going to do anything, you know, stupid like that. It's like this other militia group kidnapping people for what? For what? You know, like this guy, he's going to run over some buildings. For what? Those other people, Antifa, they burn down other people's buildings. What does that prove? It doesn't prove nothing. You know, yeah, people are just going off the deep end, and it's this mad, mad, mad world. Yeah, the generation, it's different. Watching it rain. How are you doing? I'm doing good, DD. Where are you from? Texas? Are you from Texas? If I remember right. Just watching it rain. I think it might even rain here today. I'm not for sure. No, North Carolina. That's a crazy place too, man. North Carolina, man. There's a lot of MS-13, a lot of raping and child molesting and stuff like that. If you look on illegal aliens crime report, most of that stuff's coming out of North Carolina. That's sad, sad. Some guy shot his lawyer in the mouth. Now he's doing 20 years. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, the hurricanes are going to be hitting the East Coast. You'll probably get a lot of rain in North Carolina sooner or later, you know. Oh, I see. They shut his establishment down by shutting off the driveway to his business. I see. Crazy, crazy place. I live way out in the country. Oh, yeah. I think I talked to you before. You live off the grid, don't you? If I remember right. Shot at a gas station and blew it up. Wow. Yeah, that's good. Living off grid, man. Yeah, you know, that's great, great. I'm happy for you, Dee. You know, it's a place to be. I can't see people living in cities, you know, like Wisconsin. Wisconsin's going crazy. My favorite team is the Green Bay Fudge Packers. Yeah, the Green Bay Packers. But the last time I was in Wisconsin, I was at the truck stops, and to me, everybody looked like back in the '70s show. They don't know they had the sideburns and different things like that. But times are changing. Wisconsin's going to hell too. Somebody's calling me, but I'll just let the phone ring. Tell people not to call between 12 and 1, but they do anyway. It's the only time they call. Yeah, I'd never live in a city either. Like this one here, it's let it ring. There you go. I think it's Juan's calling me. I didn't bring the phone in here. Dab scammers. Because all my friends and everybody I know is not supposed to call between 12 and 1, and nobody calls. As soon as I get on here, people call, you know. It's kind of different. But it probably is a scammer. I should have brought the phone in here so I can give you some numbers, Juan. You know, girls want to meet me, somebody named Monica, but they won't do a video chat. So it's probably a dude from Nigeria. But yeah, more and more people need to be living off grid. You know, I couldn't live in the city. The town I live in is like 10,000, and that's about the biggest I'd like. I wouldn't want it any bigger than what it is. I don't know how people do it, but they don't mind it. To me, it seems like you're waiting constantly. There's always violence and stuff like that. Yeah. How's it going, Sandra? We're all here now. Juan's going to have to bring a note from his drug dealer next time because he missed the day. If you're going to be in the Misfits Club, you got to have a note. Yeah, it's strange that the scammers, they call it a certain time every day. I don't know why. Good afternoon. Hey, Dark Flame. There's two people from Burley. Dark Flame and Dallin. I think his name's Dallin. Both these guys are local. Yeah, I don't answer. I don't even answer my phone anymore. You know, it's always somebody that wants something anyway. So why even pick up the phone? My niece called me this morning though. Answered for her. She came and got some of the stuff out of my garden. Got some squash, and I don't know if she took tomatoes or not, but she took some bunch of plums. But she brought me some tortillas, homemade tortillas, and beans and rice, some salsa, and a few other things. I haven't seen what she brought me. That's good because she's a good cook. And it's a fair trade because my squash was probably going to go to waste anyway. Same with the plums. Yeah, I make I like to prank telemarketers too. I record them and put them on YouTube. Tell them I'm horny or something like that. That's what people need to do. Just prank the telemarketers as much as possible, and then report them. Telemarketing should be against the law. You know, if the politicians want to do something, get rid of the telemarketers. Yeah, that's what people have to do. Get out and get some fresh air. You know, people get angry and get them a bulldozer and start running down government buildings. That's kind of crazy. But it sucks if you have a business and can't have anybody coming in. You know, people don't know if you're struggling or not. Yeah, that's what I do too. Tell them to hang on for a minute. Yeah, or I give them a fake number, fake birthday, fake name, and just keep them on for a long time. But now I'm just going to put their numbers on YouTube every time I do this in their call. I'll put their numbers down. Except for that one lady, she was mobile notary. Never heard of that before, but that called me the other day. I gave her that number and shouldn't have put that one out. Uh-oh. Whoops. But yeah, COVID-19 is still going up strong, going pretty heavy. Because my niece, she came from Twin. I think 2 days ago, they almost had 100 people in one day, you know. And to me, that's too much. I didn't let them in my house. I hate, they weren't offended or anything. I just told them I don't have any disinfectant spray or anything like that. And I know where I've been, but I just don't know where they have been because she has two kids and they go to different schools, stuff like that. I just don't want to get the COVID-19. Yeah, it's bad in Twin. I know. Yeah, it's bad, you know, and that's where they came from. And I don't, she was with a guy. I don't know if that's her boyfriend or what. Or blow a whistle down the line. There you go. Mobile processing server. Well, I'll find out. They're supposed to bring me a check. It'll be Thursday after 4 o'clock. So give me a $1,000 check, you know, after I sign the paper and they notarize it. Because I'm going to sell some land. And it was kind of different, but I guess it's because this place is a realtor. Before I just bought it from personal people, and everything went smooth. This one here, they have to have a closing date and blah blah blah, you know. But I'll see how it goes. If it goes good, I'll put the name down. But yeah, everybody should have a land. Everybody should have a house or something, you know, because the rent's going to go up and people are going to be getting evicted and they're going to be homeless and it's going to be ugly, ugly, ugly. People aren't going to be working. Yeah, Dark Flame. I don't even go to Twin. I went to Twin to get my eyes operated on, and that was about it. Yeah, at least have a tent. Yeah, at least have a tent of some sort. Okay, I'll look it up. I don't know when, but I'll look it up. I'll remember it. And this just recently happened? What's that other guy's name? Let me see. Kevin. Kevin's getting prepared, I think. I think he's prepping everything. He lives in Canada. No, it's been a few years ago. Oh, no, I've never heard of it. It's kind of strange, but I'll have to look it up. But I think Kevin's getting prepared. That's the guy from Canada. Oh, the other guy, this one here, Dylan's talking about. Yeah, I think he's from Colorado. There's some crazy people from Colorado. I don't know why, but there is. Who here knows people around the Gilroy Hollister area for weed? I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. See, that's what's strange. I worked with Canadian Customs for a couple of weeks, when I was in the Guards. They put a documentary on Netflix about him. He's a white crazy guy. Is that what it is? But anyway, when I was working for the Canadian Customs, they said people from California will carry weed, people from Colorado will carry guns, and all they have to do is look at the license plate. And they've done it so many years, and they know what to look for. Yeah, I don't have Netflix anymore. I got so much other stuff to watch. I had Netflix for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. Netflix is a good deal. That's all you need is Netflix. But I stream almost anything I want. I never did watch Game of Thrones. People really enjoyed that one. Game of Thrones, I think it was called. Never watched any of those. And that was like a big whoop to do. People even missed work when that came on, call in sick. That's how many people they had. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Making of a Murderer. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't had cable for that long either. Probably even longer. That's the way I am. I stream everything. I did have Netflix for a while, but I don't subscribe to anything anymore. I just have that Roku stick and the computer. Get anything I want. But Making of a Murderer, that was kind of crazy too. Because one minute you think he did it, one minute you think he didn't do it, and somebody took the blood, they opened the blood or whatever. That was just nuts. But there's a lot of freaking murderers out there, though. That's what's crazy. A lot of them get away. And the guy I used to go to Guards with, he's in jail right now for a murder that happened like in 1995. Allegedly, I think he did it. I honestly think he did it. But thank God they caught somebody. Yeah, Pluto TV and Comcast. Yeah, I just use Roku. Yeah, I don't know why people want to pay that much for cable. Yeah, the one with the little girl, Regina Krager. I think she was 14 or 15. Yeah, I knew Gilbert. I went to Guards with Gilbert. I've even shot tanks with Gilbert. I knew him well. I knew Gilbert well. I've worked with him. He's come to my house before. I partied with him. And I'm pretty sure that he killed that girl. I'm pretty sure. And we'll find out. That's why you're innocent until proven guilty. But I'm pretty sure they got some pretty good evidence on him. But that's good. That was a cold case file for 20, 25 years, something like that. They're probably doing something about it. Yeah, everybody needs land, you know. Like if you get the $1,200 or whatever, try to get you some land. I don't know. You probably like living in Hawaii, but even desert land, you know, get you a motorhome or a 10 or whatever. Steve Avery, yeah, that's the one. Make it of a murderer. But everybody needs to get land just a little bit, you know. And then all you have to do is pay property taxes. You can live off the grid. It's not that bad. What sucks is when you're paying $700-800 a month for rent and you're not getting anything out of it. You're working your ass off to pay the rent. Yeah, me too. I'm glad they're going to hold him accountable for it. Yeah. If you're talking about Gilbert, yeah, I knew Gilbert, and he was a drug dealer. He got busted for dealing coke. He did 10 years in prison for that, and he's a bad dude, man. He's a bad dude, and hopefully they got some evidence on him. What's strange is he was in the guards with me, you know, for a lot of years, and then he started getting in trouble, started getting into drugs, and started doing a lot of stupid shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did they plant evidence? See, that's the problem. I have respect for the police. I honestly do have respect for the police. But my son got caught for running a stop sign, and he got it for running a stop sign, no insurance, and no driver's license. Okay, but they brought in the drug dogs. Why do they need the drug dogs? He hadn't been drinking. There's no alcohol, no smell of marijuana. But they brought the drug dogs in, went around the car, didn't find anything. So a police officer went in and searched his car. Okay, why would they do that? And to me, they could plant evidence, you know, just a little baggie of methamphetamine or heroin or cocaine or whatever the fuck, you know. Yeah, see, I think they did plant evidence on that guy. But see, it's the same thing here. I do have respect for the police, but why do they have to search my son's car, you know? If he was drunk, if he had alcohol in his breath, yes, of course. Or smell like marijuana, you have to have probable cause. But they brought in the drug dogs and they searched his car and stuff. And to me, that was just stupid. Then they impounded his car when they could have just brought it back to. I could have went and picked it up. It was a block and a half from my house, and that's when I started losing respect for the cops. You know, because some cops are like that. They plant shit on the on people. You know, just like I don't know if that's true, but the people that kidnapped, tried to kidnap that lady, the sheriff might be involved in that. You know, in that organization. It's like, what the hell? But it'd be pretty easy to plant drugs on people, you know. You'd go in and, like that lady that got killed, the police came in. All they could say is, well, we found drugs here, you know. But she got shot and no, that turned ugly. But there is a lot of good police. There is a lot of good police out there. And they need to serve and protect. That's what I think. But the world's just getting crazier and crazier. Yeah, that's the way I see it too. Good people and bad people. And hopefully all the bad people is going to get caught sooner or later, you know. They're going to be judged one of these days. But that's what some people want to do. They want to scam, they want to lie, and they want to steal, whatever. Just people, yeah. See, when I was in the guards, there was probably 5 or 6 police officers there, and to me, every one of them were good people. Every one of them were good. You know, all of them. I had no problem with the police when I was in the guards. You know, I'd give them a hard time. They'd give me a hard time back, and different stuff like that. Yeah, some of them are desperate for power and recognition and stuff like that. That's why on South Park, Kenny, no, it's not Kenny. What is it? Cartman. So that little big Will, respect my authority. And he's pounding everybody with that stick. Some cops are like that, you know. Respect my authority. He's got the shades on. That's why I think all of them need to go through anger management every week. They need to take off their badge. They need to take off their gun and do a anger management class every week. Everybody, man, from the jailers all the way to the mayor of this town, from the sheriff to deputies to dispatchers, all of them need to take anger management classes every week. It's part of their jobs. Hope we gotta move this out of the way. Yeah. But I knew a guy that was a police officer over in Rupert, and they don't get around this area, they don't get paid very much. And I told him, if you ever go in a drug bust, take half the money and take half the drugs, because the criminal's going to get the same amount of penalty or whatever. But I just don't like police officers planting stuff on people, Yeah, people are money hungry. I don't know why. Money isn't real. But there's only two things you can do with money: spend it or save it. That's it. There's only two things you can do. But they always have to have that cash. They always have to have money all the time, I'm back. Hey, where you been? You doing okay today? Hopefully you are. Because you didn't do nothing too stupid because you're back here. Barman, how you doing? Cold turkey. There you go. Cold turkey. I think the Beatles put out a song called that, Cold Turkey. I think it was the Beatles. John Lennon or the Stones or somebody. Cold turkey. It's a good one. That's what you need to do. Drink some water. Stay away from the shit from now on, It's going to be hard, but a few months you'll be okay. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Welcome to the Misfit Show. Yeah, I can't believe the rioting and different things like that in the United States. I cannot believe all the rioting that's been happening in the last few years. And people blame it on Trump, but I don't think it's Trump's fault. I'm shooting 3 times now. Yeah, just stay away from it. You don't need to do any more of that shit. Oh yeah, there you go. Plastic Uno band. Yeah, cold turkey. Yeah, like I say, for every second of pleasure, you're going to get a minute of pain. That's no shit, one way or another. You're either going to go through withdrawals, or you're not going to have any money, or the thing is, you got to stay away from the people that are selling that shit. And listen to John Lennon. John Lennon was great. Yeah, God will help you, man, for sure. See, because it was the devil that made you do it. I don't know why people want to shoot up or whatever. I never had the urge to shoot up. Never, ever, ever in my life. I still don't. Yeah, Kenny said he tried to find you, but there was too many of them on there. You're gonna have to find Kenny on Facebook or something else. Ask him to be your friend, and then he can find you that easy. Terry, what's up? How's things on the East Coast? Crazy? Yeah, you'll probably have to look up Kenny. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Getting old. Another day closer to death. That's about it, man. My niece came over, got some vegetables out of my garden, and she brought me some homemade cooking and stuff. That was pretty good. Other than that, I'm doing okay. Talked to a lady earlier today from Arizona. She called me, just like you, Terry. Did a video chat and stuff. No, Beatrice out of jail. No, she's not going to be out of jail for 6 weeks, 8 weeks. You know, so it's going to be a while. But what else is going on? What else is going on? Football tomorrow, I guess. Uh, let's see, who was it? What the hell's his name? Tom Brady. Tom Brady lost, I guess, yesterday or something like that, or Thursday, whenever it was, by a point. Tom Brady's good, but Tampa Bay's shitty. They fucking sacked him, man. They fucking sacked him hard. Probably been sacked that uh, more than that game than he did in the whole years. I don't know who's playing tomorrow. I don't know. I like Green Bay. That's about it. But I see the news that Wisconsin's going to hell. We got COVID-19 everywhere. The whole planet's going to die from COVID-19. Either that or people being run over by fucking bulldozers and shit. But it's a fine line from being insane and being insane. Anybody could be pushed over that edge. It's like me. I had to get my eyes fixed, and they promised me when I was in the military that as soon as you turn 60, your bills, all your medical will be taken care of. But it's not that way. And that's probably why vets, 22 vets kill themselves every day. It's because the military promises us shit and it doesn't work out that way. It's not what they say it is. That's politics for you, I guess. Hurry up and wait. When the last time you were out, Tim, like in town? I don't know. A few days ago, I went to Walmart and stuff, and they're already getting ready for Christmas. I think it's probably been about 3 or 4 days. That was about the last time I went to town. Yeah, the flu cases and COVID cases, yeah, are the same. Whatever. See, Corona is a flu, but COVID is different. COVID-19 is a man-made virus. Yeah, Halloween got canceled, so now they're going straight to Christmas. My family's doing okay. Nobody. I stay by myself. My niece came from Twin Falls today to get some vegetables out of the garden and some plums and stuff, but they're doing all right. But where she lives, the COVID cases are skyrocketing. She lives in Twin Falls, Idaho, and one day they had like 100 cases. Well, what I'm worried about is Mrs. Trump, the first lady. You don't hear anything about her. What did you eat today, Tim? I had beans and rice. Like I said, my niece brought some stuff over. She made some homemade tortillas, and she brought beans and rice. And I think that's about all I ate today. I can't remember if I ate anything for breakfast. But it was good, really good. But you heard that Trump got, he's okay after the COVID-19, but you don't hear anything about um, the first lady. I had tacos last night. Great. Yeah, she made some salsa, but I didn't have any of her salsa. I love tacos, man. Tacos and pizza, spaghetti, good stuff. Oh, I should be tired. I slept pretty good. But all the people that are on the Republican side, my 8-year-old son was tested yesterday, still waiting on the results. And you're here in Burley, right? I'm from Burley, Idaho. That's where I'm from. I think Dallin's from Burley too. And that's going to be sad, the results and stuff like that. I can't see people waiting in line to take a test for the COVID-19. If you don't feel bad, don't be tested, just stay away from it. But if you're starting to feel bad, that's when you get tested. But like this guy right here, his 8-year-old son, he's going to school. Kids be around other kids. They go to Walmart. They go to wherever, you can get the virus pretty easy. And like Twin right now is a hot spot. And there's a lot of people who go to Twin to go to school, different things like that. You got tested 3 times. I've never been tested. But I don't go out. Just having a hard time breathing. That's what's going to suck, man. If it gets in the lungs, that's going to be a sad situation. Yeah, that's the way I look, Kenny, too. No symptoms. Why test, Because you're waiting in line, and the guy that's testing is testing everybody, and some of those people do have COVID-19. So he might have the COVID-19 on him, and then the next car pulls up or whatever. It can spread that way. Yeah, it's right above Utah. I live in southern Idaho. It's about 200 miles north of Salt Lake. It's about 150 miles south of Boise, Idaho. About that, right in that area. It's called Cassia County. The Magic Valley. The place that ain't going to legalize marijuana for a long time. I heard Maine, I think it was. They finally legalized marijuana. I guess they passed it like 3 years ago or something. And yesterday was the first day that they ever sold any. The Dog and the Pony Show. There you go. Yeah, see, I got that from Beatrice. She said that the way the courts are here, the Dog and Pony Show. She told me she was the ones in charge because she had more seniority than the judge and the prosecuting attorney and the public defender. She says it's all a Dog and Pony Show. And I believe her sometimes, I believe her. The courts are just crazy. Public pretender. And really, they're all friends, like I said, about the politicians. Like Pennis, he said the lady wrote in, a girl wrote in, said they're always arguing. And Pennis said that they're really friends, That's what I call them. Yeah, they are. Yeah. People that are poor health, older people, whatever, overweight people, they got to watch out. But that shit's made to kill you. That's what it's made for. It's made to kill human beings. But the public defender and the prosecuting attorney and the judges, they all know each other. They see each other every day. They're friends and shit. That's everywhere in every city. It's all just bullshit. And then they say, you better get a lawyer, And the first thing they do is tell you to lie, like if you get a DUI or something like that. And then they tell you to say not guilty, plead not guilty. The way to stop all that is to have everybody needs to pray. Pray for everybody. Because in the Bible, that's what it says, 1/3 will die from pestilence. That's bugs, viruses, germs, diseases. 1/3 will die from pestilence. It says that in the Bible. And it will happen probably. I don't know when, if it's going to happen in my lifetime or not. But we never know what the higher ups think about other people. You know, they need to get rid of us or whatever. But of course, there's still hurricanes on the East Coast, fires on the West Coast. You know, same shit, different day. Corona in the middle. Yep, I'm ready to go to heaven. Everybody goes to heaven, man. We all go to heaven. I don't know if you guys believe that or not, but we all go to heaven. The thing is, you don't know how long you're going to stay there. Yeah, like the Georgia Guidestones, you know. Nobody knows who put those up, man. Nobody knows who put up the Georgia Guidestones or who even owns that land. You know, that's freaky. But there'll only be 500 million people on Earth at one time. That'll be the most. 500 million people. Everybody else will they'll get rid of them somehow, you know. To me, it could be pretty easy in the food, you know, because everybody has to eat food. Everybody has to have it. I'll give you a Facebook link. That way you can get a hold of him. But like yesterday, some lady said that Harley sold out to China. I don't think it did. You know, I was reading up on that. I think Kawasaki was going to buy him out at one time, but I'm pretty sure Harley Davidson is still an American company. And the thing is too, China owns a lot of stuff in the United States. A lot of land, a lot of businesses. You know, we owe China, I think, about $6 or $7 trillion, and they don't want our money; they want our land, and they'll get it sooner or later. They'll get it. Well, we've all done business with China. If you ever go to Walmart or whatever, everything at Walmart comes out of China anymore. And I've done bought stuff off of eBay because I can't get it locally, and came out of China. But China owns a lot of stuff, a lot. If you look up pork, what kind of pork is that? Smithfield pork, I think it's called Smithfield or something like that. Pork, they own that, and it's like one of the biggest pork producers in the United States. And I had some land down in southern Utah, and it was run by Smithfield Pork, and China owns that. China owns a lot of land in Nevada, where they have the what do they call those? Solar panels and stuff like that. China owns those. I don't know. A lot of people got lung disease anymore. You know, they have emphysema or allergies. See, I'm starting to come down with food allergies. I've never had that before in my whole life. And now it's starting to bother me as I'm getting older. Maybe my DNA is changing. I don't know. But there is stuff in the air. And what is it? The glass what? I don't know what you're talking about, Terry. But see, in the air, there's still radiation from a lot of stuff, from the disasters, not just the disasters, but the testing that we've done, Russia's done, China's done, North Korea's done. You know, we all tested nuclear missiles. The glass business. All I know is a plexiglass business. There's a lot of that shit around. You know, all those could have been turned into greenhouses, grow food hydroponically. There's plexiglass everywhere. More than likely, all that shit came out of China. But China and India both, they put a lot of pollution into the waters and into the air and stuff. And their laws are a little bit lax. China owns a. Oh, they do? Yeah, I don't know if anything about the glass that they own, but they do. They own a lot of stuff. Well, maybe they make the solar panels there. I don't know. Well, the GMOs, everybody's eating GMOs 3 meals a day. That's what's bad, you know. And the kids nowadays, they don't know the difference. They can't taste the difference in the food. And the GMOs, if you know anything about GMO, they spray the ground, and the only thing that will grow there is that crop. Everything else is poison. They say it's sterilized. They sterilize the ground. They poison the ground, and it kills everything. Kills the bugs, kills the weeds, kills it all except for that plant that's planted there, like corn, sugar beets, soybean, whatever, tomatoes or strawberries or whatever. They're all GMO. That's the only thing that will grow in that field. They spray it there, and then they plant their seeds from Monsanto's. But now Bayer owns it. So Bayer can make you sick, and then they'll sell you some pills to make you better. You know, it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, they make everything cheap because they're coming. Yeah, they do have a place in Hawaii. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. See, you can't grow anything without their seeds, you know. That's what's crazy. You can't grow any their seeds or whatever, like you get their plants or whatever, it won't grow for you, but it will grow for them. And then they have to buy the seeds like the guys from India. See, they sold uh, the seeds to these guys from India. They give them GMO seeds and stuff, sprayed their field, gave them a good deal, but they could not plant anything else after that for 7 years. They have to plant the GMO crop, and a lot of them are committing suicide because India is different. Yeah, you gotta raise your own meat, man. You can grow pot. There you go, grow pot. You know, if you don't smoke it, grow it and share it for somebody that needs it. But see, Dylan probably knows because the sugar factory here. See, the sugar beets are GMO sugar beets here. Okay, the beet pulp or whatever after that, the local dairies, the local feedlots and stuff like that, they get all that GMO stuff off the beets and they feed it to the dairies and they feed it to the feedlots. And the beef tastes like fucking shit, man. The beef anymore, it's not very good. You know, I like good hamburger, good steak or something. Yeah, they sold out. You know, see that glyphosate stuff. Probably in Hawaii. I don't know if it's pineapples, if they have GMO pineapples, but more likely they do. You know, but it went all over the world, everywhere. China wouldn't buy the beet pulp for a while from the sugar factory here. They refused to buy it because it was GMO, and they give it to the local dairies and local feedlots and stuff. So not only are we getting it in the sugar, we're getting it in the milk, and we're getting it in the beef, and it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. It could be changing our DNA. It's hard to say, but it's not good for our health. I know that. There's no the nutritional value is not there. So when they do have a virus, it can take us out a lot faster. People aren't healthy, you know. They don't have vitamins in their system. But the crops look great, you know. The crops They're nice. But my bell peppers, they may look like shit, but they have a good taste to it, good flavor. And you buy a bell pepper at the store for a dollar a piece for a bell pepper. It has no flavor. It's there for decoration, I guess. Your Whole Foods buy from Monsanto's? Huh. See, to me, Whole Foods should be nothing but organic. That's what I think, but I don't know. I've never shopped at Whole Foods. Fake food, fake world. Yeah, they just want your money. There's enough food to go around for everybody. There should be anybody starving. You know, we plant a lot of corn and stuff like that just for ethanol. Ethanol is kind of a waste. You know, you can plant regular corn there. I know I hate buying vegetables for the store too. You know, yeah, that's all you need. Give them a little bit of molasses, fatten them up, man. Yeah, a lot of stuff they do throw away. Oh yeah, tomatoes from the store. See, I have a whole bunch of tomatoes, man. I hate buying tomatoes from the store. My tomatoes are going to waste right now. I gave a bunch of them away to my niece. She was just here. But yeah, they are gross. The same with the peppers. The peppers and the tomatoes. I won't buy them. I refuse to buy them. I buy lettuce because I don't have lettuce or um, celery, stuff like that from the store. But tomatoes and peppers, I won't buy. I'll wait. Yeah, we waste too much food in this country. We waste way too much. People need to grow crops, but they don't need to waste as much. Like I have videos where you can dehydrate them and then powder them out. You can take dumpster diving. There you go. But you can powder out all your fruits and vegetables. You know, you can make tea from it or whatever. You know, store for a long time. Because I don't know how many tomatoes I wasted this year. Hopefully the right book. Yeah, some of mine are still green right now, but the nights are getting too cold. I don't know. I was supposed to make a call from this one lady I just met from Arizona. I don't know what I'll be doing this afternoon. Probably going outside or something. But if you want, we could talk. But yeah, Dylan, my tomatoes do good every year. Okay, I'll give you a call later. I will. Probably after 2 or 3 or something like that. Probably 5 o'clock your time, but I'll call you. But my tomatoes do good every year. You know, next year I'm only going to get 4 plants. I usually get 8, and they go to waste. But I'll just get the early girls because I like the smaller ones. Get the bigger ones, beef heart or whatever they are. They just go to waste. Do I need some weed plants? I don't know. As soon as they legalize marijuana, I will. See, still here it's a felony. You know, you get caught with a joint, you're going to jail. It's smart. See, back in the day, uh, like I say, in my teenage days and early 20s or whatever, everybody drank beer, everybody smoked dope, everybody did, and we all had a roach clip on our rear view mirror with the feathers and shit on it with the roach clip, you know. But now they get you for paraphernalia, you know. If they see that and they pull it down, it's got a little bit of residue on it, you're going to jail for a roach clip, you know. Idaho's strict, and hopefully they'll legalize marijuana around the world, you know. Like I say, tell people if you're in a state that they let you go with marijuana, just grow it. And you may not need it, you may not use it, but there's somebody out there that's hooked on cocaine or methamphetamines or something like that that may need it. You go home and wait for court. Yeah, my tomatoes always do good, always. You know, I grow enough for 4 families off of 8 plants. See, I could have 23 grams and I'll get a ticket and pay a fine. No, see, you're going to jail here. Yeah, that's all people need to do: drink beer or smoke dope or whatever. They don't need to do chemicals or whatever. But really, if you live in a state that allows you to grow weed, grow it. For somebody else. Maybe you can trade. It's probably against a lot of fucking barter or whatever. But trade a steak dinner or mow your lawn or something like that. That's sick to put someone in for weed. But you could trade whatever. Yeah, methadone probably is more harmful than weed. And people go through withdrawals and different things like that. Maybe weed would just calm them down for a while. But you don't have to do a lot of weed. Just take a couple of hits or whatever and just mellow out. But I think it's Maine that was crazy. They legalized it. Yeah. See, you make your mom cry, Marmon. You make your mom cry, man. That's not good. I'll hit a bull once in a while. I don't know what a bull is. Is it Red Bull? I don't drink Red Bull or whatever. But see, that's my problem too. What I have it. Yeah. But my mom used to get upset when she knew that I was on drugs and stuff like that. It hurt my feelings. Same with you, Marmon. Don't make your mom upset. What are you on? What am I on? I'm not on anything, I don't think. Heroin, Terry? Is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's on, he was dope sick the other day. He didn't know what to do. But yeah, you're going to make your mom cry, and don't do that. And do you get dope sick, Terry? Drugs. We're already back on drugs. What's funny is my niece that was just here, her name's Chantel. Her last name's Allen, so we might be related, Terry. Juan, my favorite subject: drugs, 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 sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But my niece that was just here, her name's Allen. Oh, you never know. Oh, she's from Idaho. Her dad's name was James Allen, and her grandfather's name was Frank Allen. Sounds familiar. But yeah, the drug problem must be all around the world. I always thought the United States had like 80% of all drugs, but like India and Other places too that I talked to other people, they're doing chemicals too there, you know, not just marijuana, but they're in heavy chemicals. Welcome to the meeting, LOL. Beats AA for sure. Help me. Yeah, but I'm going to be shutting off here pretty soon, you know. But if you guys want to keep in contact with each other, you know, and this is the AA meeting, you know, it's the best one you'll be, you know. Doesn't cost anything. We don't judge people. Say what you want to say, you know. But stay straight, stay strong. Take care. God bless. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Barman. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Dark Man. Dark Flame. Why did I say Dark Man? Dark Flame. Dalen. Dallin. Thank you, Dallin. I know I'm missing somebody. I'm missing somebody. Kenny. Kevin. Dallin. Well, that's about it then, I guess. We're all here. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Stay straight. Stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.